Today, good morning. We're here for some tragic news. As you may know, today, last night actually, we lost one of our firefighters, Caeden Laffan, a 5-year member of the Oakland Fire Department. Tragically, by all reports, he drowned being down in San Diego for the Firefighter Summer Olympics. We're still gathering information now. We're liaisoning with San Diego Fire Department, who has been extremely helpful. Myself and staff will be flying down to San Diego briefly to see what we can do to bring Caeden home. I'm here for any questions you may have.
What can you tell us about his family's connection to the fire department and their deep history here?
They are deeply embedded in the Oakland Fire Department. Caeden's father, Caeden Laffan, was a decorated assistant fire chief who tragically died several years ago from a heart attack in administration in the line of duty. Caeden wanted to follow in his footsteps. Caeden Brothers Cooper is in our recruit academy currently, and his mother Sabrina is one of our peer support outreach specialists. So they're deeply embedded in the Oakland Fire Department. It's a tremendous loss, one that we're still grappling and trying to get our arms around. Anytime we lose a member of our family, Caeden was a rising star, very sharp individual. We had big plans for him for his future, so it's extremely tragic.
Is there anything you can share about what kind of person he was? Or
Just like I said, he was a rising star in our department. He was very anxious to learn about every aspect of the fire department. He came up in a fire family. He was third-generation firefighter, so he understood what the fire department and fire service was all about, and he was completely in on being the best firefighter he could be. Very energetic, enthusiastic, always had a smile on his face. He would be deeply missed.
This is obviously a huge loss for all of you. Now I know OFD crews were at a fire overnight. Was that when they learned this information about Caeden and they had to carry on for their with their duties? How is the team taking this?
Yeah, we're all devastated. There's no other way to take it. Crews were on scene overnight at a 3-alarm warehouse fire in West Oakland. Some did learn about it at that time. News started coming in. This happened about 2 in the morning. And I got a call from Chief Stowell, who's the San Diego Fire Chief, this morning, very early this morning, delivering the news. We crafted a communication to the department. We didn't want them to hear about it on the news. But with anything, news starts to trickle out, and you try to stay ahead of it. But some people did learn about it while they were on the scene of the events, for sure.
Can you talk to me a bit about what OFD plans to do to support its members as you all navigate this together?
Yeah, this is bigger than most of us can handle. We have peer support available for our membership. We have a fleet of professionals who can help us cope with this. We're certainly not going to try and figure it out on our own. We're going to lean on each other. We're a family. We're going to hug each other up, and we're going to push our way through. That's all we can do. We really are going to reach out and support our membership, but we're really going to reach out and support the Laffan family. They've suffered such great loss. It's almost incomprehensible how much loss you can really suffer and still remain standing. So we're going to support them in every way we can.
are any members of the fire department going to Southern California?
We have a large contingency down there now. We were, like I said, they were at the Firefighter Olympics. So most of the people that he had gone down there with, our basketball team, our softball team, they're still there. Obviously grieving. We're expecting them back in town, and we're preparing to receive them when they come back and have peer support ready for them. Like I said, later this afternoon, myself and Michael Hunt will be flying down to San Diego to support them and make sure that Caeden gets back in the most dignified way we can.
What station was he working out of?
Station 3 in West Oakland. Yes.
Not too far from where the fire was last night?
Exactly. He would have been on that fire for sure.
Is there any idea of what he was doing in the water at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Investigation still ongoing. We're working with San Diego Fire. They had a ton of resources, boats and divers in the water, trying to figure that out. We don't have any more information on that. We're waiting to receive more information. He was not alone. There were people on the beach with him. So I don't think he was, we've had some reports that, are very premature about what actually happened because we don't know.
And you mentioned he's third generation. Was his grandfather also?
His grandfather was on his mother's side, was
With-
also a firefighter, not with Oakland,
Okay.
no.
I'm sorry, you said Station 3 is where he?
West Oakland, yes.
Does this kind of bring up any kind of safety concerns for OFD in the future when it comes to, the summer games or the beach activities? Obviously, he's a young, strong man and a physically fit man if he's serving in OFD. So does it kind of mean anyone could be at risk in these scenarios that,
Yeah.
someone that young could be swept away?
Absolutely, and when you're dealing with the ocean and the power of the ocean and tides and things of that nature, anything can happen at any time. It's always prudent to take extra precautions. This had nothing to do with the summer games or, he was just out on vacation having a nice time and tragedy struck. What can we do about that? We can't avoid everything, but we can't take precautions, as many as we can. We are human beings, Oftentimes we feel like firefighters are superheroes, but we really are human beings.
Do Oakland firefighters have to go through any sort of water training?
No, not in an official capacity. That's not a requirement for the Oakland Fire Department. Some departments do have a water requirement if they have water response capabilities. Yeah.
Folks, he's got to catch a flight, so we're going to have to go. Any other questions? One more? Or?
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for coming.